Well, it's really big mess. So I think oil is leaking from this oil cooler that is in the center of the engine. It has a gasket that can be stiff and causes leakage. This oil cooler is installed on the mounting plate, which has its own gasket, and it can fail also. So it's a common problem on these engines. The oil is leaking from the center of the engine. So some gasket need to be replaced. To have better access to some mounting bolts of this oil filter module and remove it, workshop manual suggests to detach high pressure fuel pump and some fuel lines, but I'll try to do it without removal of these fuel pipes and pump. And in case if you need to remove only this top section of the intake manifold, you're gonna need the 30 socket or this, okay. You can use this wobble extension. So to remove one bolt of this plastic hose, you can use this kind of wrench ratchet and this kind of adapter. It's a homemade adapter for these cases, and some wet wipe that is dry right now. And here we go. Okay. Seven millimeters socket on this clamp, 5 millimeters hex socket under this bolt, P30, and under these bolts. Okay, so now M5 and hammer. And nothing. M6. Okay. Let's go, people. Oh. Hose up. And here it goes. Also there is a connector. So you need to unplug it like this. have a gasket. And now you can easily separate these two parts of the intake manifold if you need to replace sealing between them. It's really hard to tell from where this oil is coming from in this place. Maybe it's seal of the camshaft. Anyway, this engine have a leak from a fuel pump, so it may be diesel fuel right here. Usually this engine have leaks from this valve cover, from here, from this gasket, the injectors, but it's pretty normal. Yep, in good shape, no signs of leak in any kind. You always can use gloves to cover this hose. Try to use some bright colors so you don't forget them inside, because this oil cooler have coolant inside. You need to drain some coolant out of the engine. To drain coolant, you're gonna need to remove drain plug. There is on the starter side of the engine. It's a little bit behind the starter. Then you screw bolt inside of this plug and remove it. So this is plug drained from the cylinder block. Coolant drain. Using this inertial hammer, like this, it goes outside. T30, and this O-ring. M10 bolt. It has a normal trip pitch, like for M10. Also, you can drain coolant from this pipe. It has a spring clamp over there. Next, you need to remove this coolant hose, little one. Up these hoses. Okay, no problem. We fixed it. Remove these bolts. And one is over there. And also you need to take off this pipe. Inlet pipe, inlet oil pipe to the turbocharger. And one more time, it would be great to have this wobble extension while working on this engine. It's really helpful. And one bolt is over there. 5 hex. Like everything on Audi is pretty easy to remove and install if you have steel nerves and you know what to do. And another bolt is over here. Another bolt is over there. You need to remove this pipe and screw this bolt and move aside this pipe. Coolant pipe. So you need to take off this manifold also, these bolts, 5 hex. Okay, you're gonna need easy. Intake manifolds on this engine are with swerve flaps. On idle, these swerve flaps are closed, and when you accelerate, they open and you start moving with speed of light. Well, this gasket needs to be replaced. Now you need to undo this bolt, this one. 5 hex socket. This pipe don't want to do coming out, so I think I will use 13mm socket and unscrew in this bolt. It's like this. Now I'm using my special tool. Well, it has another washer from this side, and it's somewhere over there. Now I can rotate this spring clamp on this pipe, and I think I can remove it from here, from this side, with the pliers. And one more thing, you need to under this bolt, mounting bolt of this pipe. It's cutting across. I won't let this come out. This thing. So now this thing is moving. And now you can take off this pipe, exhaust pipe. It's M10 multi-bit. Or you can remove this pipe, fuel pipe, from one rail to another, and also this pipe to the fuel pump. I will try this way without removal of the fuel pipes. Oh yeah. This is it. This pipe have a O-ring. It needs to be replaced. Well, every O-ring on this need to be replaced in this area. Well, this pipe is straight. Pipe has no border on here, no borders, so the rubber parts come easily off, but I think I will replace anyway O-ring over there. Well, removal of the oil cooler doesn't fit in this video, so it will be in the next one.